Members of the Senate now looking to take the decision on the Keystone XL pipeline out of President Obama's hands. Joining us now is Republican Senator John Hoeven of North Dakota. Senator, good to have you on the program. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Maria.
Explain the bill and how likely it is that you can get this pushed forward on both sides of the aisle.
It's a very simple, straightforward bill. It approves the Keystone XL pipeline project congressionally, which we have authority to do under the Foreign Commerce Clause of the Constitution. And, it's a three-pager. The president has delayed this decision for 6 years. We're on year 6. It's time for Congress to step up and approve this very important project.
Well, I mean, how likely is it that you're going to get the 60 votes needed? And then can the president veto it even still?
Well, I've got 56 sponsors on the bill, so we already have a bipartisan majority. I think we're up to, say, 57 votes where they're committed. We've got 4 or 5 prospects. So the challenge now is to get to 60 because obviously the administration is pushing back very vigorously. So at this point, I believe we'll be proceeding to the bill probably the week after next. We'll go to an energy efficiency bill and then the Keystone bill. Our challenge is to get 60 votes. And then, yes, the president could veto it, but there's more to that story, too.
What more is it to that story?
Well, there's a number of bills going forward. I think if he were to veto this bill, if we can get our 60 votes and pass it, I think we'd make sure that if he vetoes it, we bring it back and attach it to something that he won't veto.
I see. Okay, so this is all coming together in about a week. Let me ask you, what is your sense of why the president is pushing back so much? We know that, most observers say this is going to create at least 40,000+ jobs. We know that the State Department has come out with umpteen, how many reports now? 5 reports saying that the pipeline can be built without harming the environment. So what's the issue, do you think?
Well, Maria, that's right on. And in recent polls, 70% of the American people favor the project. So he's holding it up because of some special interest groups. And now some of these groups have pledged huge amounts of money, millions of dollars for some of the candidates. So that doesn't serve the American people. He needs to make a decision for the American people, and that's to approve the project.
So in other words, this is politicking, and this is not leading, bottom line. Bottom line here, Senator, are you going to be able to get anything done before the midterm elections? Isn't that the point? He doesn't want this to be an issue ahead of the midterms?
We have such an incredible opportunity in energy, Maria. Look what's going on in my state. I mean, and it's about jobs. It's about economic growth. It's about national security so we don't have to get oil from the Middle East. This is a huge opportunity, and I think it's going to be a real issue for the campaign. And if we don't get this project and other energy legislation now, I think come November, there's going to be more Republicans in the Senate, and we are going to get these things for the American people.
So you think this is going to hurt the Democrats' chances in the Senate if, in fact, some of these things don't move forward?
Definitely. And again, don't just take my word for it. Look at the American people's response on these energy issues. They want the economic growth. They want the jobs. They want energy security for this country, so we're not getting oil from the Middle East.
All right, we will leave it there. Senator, we'll be watching the developments. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Senator Hoeven joining us today at North Dakota.